Okay, so then you coming from France here, so how was the transition? Like how was it for you transitioning from life in Paris into life in London? Because obviously it's definitely completely two different things. Because the way people in London think, the way people in London move, it's definitely different for people out there. So how was it for you transitioning? So let's say like your first year in London, how did you fit? Like how did you get in? Or not get in, but like how did you fit into the system? Like how did the system? You know what I mean?
It was kind of hard because you know, like in France, things are a lot different from the UK, even though we're not too far away from each other.
Okay.
But it's like I told you, when I first moved here, I couldn't speak English, bro.
Yeah.
I could understand, I could read and write perfectly, but I couldn't
Really
speak it.
what you wanna say
Do you understand?
yeah.
So at the beginning, it was a struggle, but the good thing is, when I went to college, it's like, I don't know, I felt like my energy kind of spoke for itself, and it's like I managed to just make friends.
Friends, okay.
So when I managed to make friends, it's like it was quite easy to make friends. Like, you understand? I feel like sometimes people are like, oh, when you move to another country, like it's bare hard. Like people are like not sure, but it's like I was lucky in that sense where I made friends quite easily.
Okay.
So from then, obviously, I picked up the way they were speaking, the way they were expressing themselves, and everything. So I picked that up quite quickly because at first when they would ask me a question or something, all I could do is literally nod my head saying yes or no.
Okay.
Or okay, yes, thank you. Or you understand? Basic. So the more obviously I studied them and the way they were speaking and the way I was practicing, that's when I just learned English within like probably like 6 months.
Okay.
Within 6 months I could speak. So then from then it's like I was like, okay, cool. Now I can navigate my way through whatever. Because imagine, bro, not being able to express yourself the way you want to. It's so hard.
I know, though. When I came, but I think obviously you said you came when you was in college, innit? So I feel like college is probably more easier than when you're coming in secondary school. Like I came secondary school time.
Secondary school's hard.
Yeah, secondary school. Hey,
secondary school's tough.
It was. Oh my god.
Especially in the East. Secondary school in East.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
It's definitely tight. But
so you basically came England like 10.
I came 07.
07. Okay.
I came 07. So as soon as I come, that was college. 6th form. So they made me do one English test, sharp.
So and then you just went straight. Okay.
Then I bust through. They're like, oh yeah, your English is good. Don't worry, good. That's what bust me because they were like, oh yeah, your English is good.
Is already alright.
So you just might as well just go and learn, innit? Like you can do it. And then I just went. Like I wouldn't say school was hard. Like college was hard.
Okay.
It's like it was basic compared to what we studied in France.
But wasn't it like difficult for you to get used to the curriculum? Like for example, for me, when I came England, like the way they do their maths and that was different to the way I used to do it. The way they used to do the division was different. So I had to basically adapt. Even the writing style, I had to change the way I write. I had to change everything.
But do you know what it is? The thing is in France here is like the way they teach you, the education system is quite hardcore. So they always teach you different ways of doing stuff rather than just one way.
Okay.
Do you understand? So for example, like with maths, I hear what you're saying. Obviously, the English curriculum is very different to the French curriculum. But the good thing is that if you've got the French curriculum, you can easily adapt to the English curriculum. So it goes hand in hand.
I see.
So that's why I didn't really struggle. And then we actually do written exams and stuff, and then when I realized that over here you can type your work, you can do multiple choice. So you're thinking, raw. Like I used to write
in essays. I know like
if 2 hours, you have to rub it all 2 hours writing, bro.
You can write a whole paragraph,
bro. Rub it all out.
Again, it's crazy. Bro. It's not like autocorrect and all them things there.
I know exactly what you mean, computer. I'm like, raw man, bust. Computer, you know.
I know exactly what you mean, bro.
So it's like it was like to me, it's like it was the transition from the French curriculum to the English curriculum was not as hard because of the level of the French curriculum.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so that helped you basically.
That helped me get about because I still finished college with like very high grades. To get me to uni. So basically
you didn't have no issues in
I didn't have no issues to get into uni.
Clearing none of that.
Yeah, no. I went straight into.
So did you have to do like an extra year of college or anything like that?
No. I did have to have an extra year because
obviously you have to do your functional skills. Yeah, you didn't do GCSE.
Yeah. So I had to do, but do you know what they done? Because they wanted me. I wanted to go on A levels just to do 2 years.
But couldn't you have done like A level French?
I've done a level French.
Oh, you did it? Okay.
I've done a level French, but I wanted to go A levels, like do A levels
For everything.
For
okay,
everything. But
oh.
the only thing is because I didn't do my GCSEs here,
Okay.
it's like I couldn't.
So you had to do the BTEC.
So I had to do the BTEC, but I took the highest BTEC, which I think
it's the
national diploma.
Yeah,
national diploma. Yeah. So I done national diploma, but I was like, I need to get the same grades that I would get as A levels.
A-level, yeah.
So I finished with like triple distinction.
Yeah.
So just to have enough UCAS points to bust me through uni.
But couldn't you do like for example me, yeah? Because obviously I speak German. Obviously I grew up in German.
Yeah.
I did my BTEC and I did A-level German with that as well. You get me? Like even the college, they recommended it to me. Like they were like, yeah,
I did that.
You speak German, but also you did your A-level.
So I did BTEC. I did BTEC in business.
Okay.
National diploma, and then I did A-level French, which I got A for.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like because I didn't have the GCSE was my problem.
Okay.
So if I came a year earlier,
you could
I'd have been able to wrap up my GCSE quickly, and then I could have done 2 years at. Is it 2 years at college?
Yeah, it's 2 years. The normal thing is 2 years.
A level is 2 years, and then BTEC is 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah.
Well, in our time anyway.
Yeah, in our time. I don't know. I don't know what it is now, but
right, we're old now, bro.
Yeah,
we have to say our time.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So yeah. That's how. I just needed to make sure that I finished college on a high in order for me to get to uni, because my aim leaving France was, bro, I need to go to university and graduate. Okay. Before I do anything. Because then I fell into music.
Okay.
So
that's even come to my next
bro.
question.
Then it was mad, but yeah. So just to answer your question, to summarize it, the transition between France and here, curriculum wise, it was quite smooth.
Okay.
But it's like obviously culture wise, it's like, for example, in France, if for example you're with like 5 boys and I only know you, I have to say wagwan to
everyone. Yeah. In England, it's not like that.
In England, if I know you and you're with 5 boys, I only need to say wagwan to you.
Trust me. You learn that quick.
Otherwise, people will start looking at you like you're
what the fuck? What you doing?
Like, what you say wagwan to me?
I know. I don't even know you.
You understand? So
this is the messed up thing about England, man.
So little things like that, culture wise, like it's like yeah, it took me a while to understand, because I'm like, bro, like in France, for example, if I was to come meet you and your guys, even though I don't know them, I have to say wagwan to them.
You get me?
Because if I don't say wagwan to them, that means
that's rude.
That means it's rude, and also that I have a problem with them.
Yep.
So in France, if you do that, someone will pull you up and it will be like, oh yeah, wagwan is the problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
definitely
one of the
do get that, because even in Austria, like even when I went back to Austria, people started noticing like, I brought some new behavior there. You get it? Like I'm not used to it, because in Austria, like I could drink this drink. My friend will take it, will put his mouth on the same drink, you get it? But in England, you don't do that.
No.
In England,
they will tell you to sky it.
Yeah. So I got used to that shit. I was like, yo, hey, sky it, man. They'd be like, what the fuck?
It's mad. Yeah, so little things like that. Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
And obviously, people try to call you freshy and all of that.
All them things there and all this.
But you know me, I'm too proud of my heritage for that to bother me.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, you could call me a freshie, but I know where I'm from. Do you understand? I'm not trying to act like someone I'm not. This is not our land at the end of the day, but
definitely is not.
So
it's definitely not.
We move.